All right now. When chief at the top of the mountain. Chief Mount Top, Chief Top Mountain. Makalata Wakasa. Chief Makalata Wakasa. But yeah, man. Doing my daily duties, God-given duties, all possibilities, duties and responsibilities. Nobody and stuff. You know what I mean? So I just want to quickly, I was like, man, I got to do something different, bro. Like, I don't like getting caught up in like repeating, like some repeating pattern of hellistic. At some point you gotta I gotta do something different today. Like, at least, even if it's just something like a slight just change in what you normally do, right? Just to get off of that normal routine of what you expect, your expectation or something. Like, go do something, right? So I went and walked down here, I went and walked down yonder down here by the the college kids, the collegers down here at the U of A campus. It's a beautiful day outside, man. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day out here, bro. Shit, right? So I'm outside and whatnot. And then I passed through the little, they got just like a little campus area and shit where, people be walking through and stuff. And it'd be, it's a whole bunch of, people coming here, coming there, people going this way, people going that way, whatnot. But something was telling me, somebody down here they need something, right? Not no weird nothing, but it could just be something simple as, all right, now I'm gonna go into the example, right? So I walked past this female, and I noticed, now she ain't the only one. There'd be a lot of people out here with all kind of symbols and all kind of little images and stuff they be wearing, and then I'd be presenting myself like somebody's, for example, female got the other day, she had a hoodie on. Talk about on the back of her hoodie was she was in a little group of some other females, I guess. So one was a dyke, respectfully, and then I don't know. I think the other one was, I don't remember, another girl or something, or a boy, I don't know. But the chick a couple days ago or whatever, she had on this hoodie, and on the back of the hoodie it said "Walk with God," and then on the sleeves there was some crosses, right? So people just be indoctrinated, religious out, don't even know what the fuck they got on, right? But they somewhere, I know, even if they don't consciously be aware of why they got that hoodie or why they chose to get that, or however they come across, or whatever the case may be, somewhere I know they made that, right? Or they trying to call on the being that knows how to make that if they don't know how to make it for themselves. Because I don't gotta wear a goddamn hoodie, talk about walk with God and this. I don't gotta wear a hoodie like that. Anyways, so I showed that chick at over there by where I was at. I did a cross formation with my arms and my legs, mainly just holding up my arms and shit. I'm trying to remind people, you're just calling on, people are just trying to find themselves, and then there might be a certain handful of beings that realize certain things and then realize themselves at whatever point in reality and existence. This ain't just you could go to CVS and then realize something because you bought whatever you just bought at CVS or something, right? So that's the point of what I'm saying. Certain people would be, I don't know, I'd be like, hey, all right, don't call on me again or something, right? A lot of people don't know what they're looking at. They don't know how to put two and two together, right? But thankfully, or even just previously, right? I don't even want to say it's a right or wrong thing, but just I realized this prior to the few moments I had earlier. I was like, you know what? Maybe the way I'm coming across is a little too harsh, or I was looking at my own temperament, my intensity, right? So as you can see, I'm trying to be lighter and whatnot. And I was walking by this female not too long ago, and she looked like she was probably on her way to class or something, but she kind of had her head down. She kind of would look like she was just in her own zone from my perspective, but she had on this little sweater, little long sleeve little sweatshirt, and had little 3 stars across her chest, right? So I was like, all right, let me try to help. She need my help. She got not just 1 star, she had 3 stars. You know what I'm saying? And I played GTA, like, you know what I'm saying? I played GTA, like, with the stars and stuff. So, like, you know, I was 3-star wanted in that moment. I'm not, there's more to this too, like, there's so much more to this. But, that's pretty much what happened. Like, I stopped her. I stopped, and then I kind of like, I didn't like try to get at her hella aggressive or nothing crazy. I just like kind of like, I guess I read her, kind of read the energy of the moment, and I was like, you know what, let me try to be like a little softer this time. So, you know, I kind of like, I kind of stopped, and I was like, hey, you know, like, hey, like, wait, like, hold on real quick, right? As she took her earbuds out, because she wasn't gonna be able to listen to what I was saying if I was trying to talk to her like blah 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 blah, and like, you know, she would have just kept walking. So I like stopped before she even walked past me. I stopped, you know what I'm saying? So she at least had time to register the fact that this guy just stopped, and maybe he's trying to get her to be aware of something, right? Cause she a woman, she in the dark, she's not gonna do that for herself. And then this is where I'm gonna wrap it up, because there's a goddamn, oh no, I ain't getting on that one. But I was like, hey, you know, da 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 da. I ain't trying to be weird or nothing. You know, like maybe I noticed you got the star little shirt right there. Like, as you can see, like, you know, I'm a star, blah 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 blah. And you know, maybe I ain't trying to be weird or nothing, but maybe somewhere you might need my help with something or whatever the case may be. And I was like, it could just be something simple like, you know, I wasn't trying to even make it weird or nothing, right? But I was like, what shit? Can I give you a hug? Like, you need a hug or something? She's like, yeah. So I gave her a hug real quick, blah 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 blah, and she was like, thanks. You know, I was kind of like feeling depressed, blah 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 blah. Like, she ended up thanking me because she was, and then she could have been lying to me and herself, but whatever. She wasn't so like sad dog puppy bitch walking around the house like sad because like the owner or adult ain't take her to the park today or something, right? Like, or give her a doggy biscuit or something. You know what I'm saying? So I at least like gave her a hug, because she did something a lot of other creatures wasn't doing, was stopping. So I was like, you know what, you deserve a hug just for stopping, in my mind. And yeah, I was just thinking about like, shit, I just damn near like, you know what I mean? I just like gave her some love, or I sold her some love spiritually. She might not have had known to make the love for herself, right? Because who's in a world by themselves? I told her, like, look, I'm not even in a world by myself like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a world by myself like that. So, well, why are you talking? Like, don't come over here and start making noise. This one, like, come over here. She got a mask on her face. She wants to start talking. Why you got a mask on and you talking? I don't understand that shit either, but yeah, this girl that earlier, like, she's like, oh, thank you, you know, I was kind of feeling like kind of depressed and blah 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 blah. So I might have just, you know what I'm saying, just kind of like, you know, I was like kind of just looking out type shit. Like, you know, I get it, like, you know, I'm not in a world by myself, and you know, everybody here, we all supposed to help each other, you know what I'm saying? We all have like qualities to help each other and whatnot. So I figured, I was like, you know what I'm saying, I was just trying to be considerate, you know what I mean, and not just thinking about myself today. And who knows, maybe I'll see her again, you know. She said, yeah, maybe next time you get to see the other stars or something. I think she was sending me a goddamn like in this, you know what I'm saying? I think she was like giving me a hint about something, but I'm not trying to rush into, you know, I ain't trying to rush into that box and stuff like that. But, you know, I was just making a point, like, you don't know what people are going through. They might have a certain image on their face. You can't just assume that you know how they're thinking and feeling or something. You know what I'm saying? Some people might be going through some shit, bro. Go give that person a hug, or go try to talk to that person, or a lot of shit, right? But I'm just making a point, like, you know what I'm saying? She started smiling after that. She looked happier, like her mood changed, like her energy changed, right? Like she seemed like she was gonna have a better day from that point on, or at least more than what she was already, you know, having in herself. And just, you know what I'm saying, helped her get out of her own helped her get out of something, you know what I mean? So I didn't have that. There's been beings that helped me get out of shit, all kind of stuff. So I'm not like somebody that is like separate and stuff. Like, I need help too. I might, you know what I'm saying? I might just need somebody. I need somebody like that to be depressed so I could come by and give them some love. If they, you know what I'm saying? If they can afford it. Or if they calling on a star, man, I'm like, all right, yeah, here I am. Like, I'm gonna give you, you know what I'm saying? And so she gets points because she got exactly, she didn't even try to fight God or nothing. That was exactly what she asked for. And she accepted it. Shout out to that female. And you know what I'm saying? If I see her again, shit, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what's gonna happen next? Only all possibilities, you know what I'm saying? God willing. Only if God want to bring us together again, shit, God willing. But you know, I did my part for today to at least help expand life and get people out. You know, like, people just be in like these fixated pockets, like that ain't reality. Like, there's nothing wrong with being fixed on stuff. That's how we root things into existence. But at some point, you know, if we're in a time where shit, we got a goddamn like seeds already been planted. There's previous seeds that are already like planted, and now they're like starting to blossom damn near. You ain't finna stop that process of the goddamn seeds goddamn expanding out of the dirt, are you? Because you need food to eat. So it's like, what kind of humans is like thinking retarded in certain ways, but then contradict themselves because they don't know how to put two and two together? Like, these aren't separate things. You know, I even told her, like, look, somewhere I'm a part of you that's already inside of you, so I'm trying to help you fulfill that. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, like. Slid in her DM. I slid her, but yeah, I gave her a hug real quick. You know what I'm saying? On some lighthearted vibes, and I genuinely was caring about her. Like, yeah, I genuinely care for people, bro. Like, there's a lot of young people maybe relying on, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they I wish my parents were here, or like, I wish somebody could care for me in a certain kind of way. Like, maybe people, not everybody got those abilities and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? I'm just up at the top like a mountain. You know what I'm saying? I'm just up at the top like a mountain. She give me top like a mountain. I get her wet like a fountain.